Last night about 10:30, somebody began pounding on my door, so I got up to see who it was, and I opened the door, and here was this elderly gentleman with a pince-nez, and I said, "What do you want?" And he said, "I'm the landlord, and I want the rent." Well, I just looked at him, because the landlord I know is a Hungarian man named Frank, who's absolutely crazy about me, so the issue of the rent never came up, you see. Well, it turns out that this old man with the pince-nez had bought the building the day before. He kept grabbing my arm and yelling about how he wanted the rent. Well, I got the point right away, of course. Meanwhile, this friend named Bob came over. He's engaged to a Javanese girl with wonderful planes in her face who lives at the International House. But he's absolutely crazy about me, and he drops in about twice a week. Well, meanwhile, my new landlord kept grabbing my arm and yelling some garbled French poetry he was trying to pass off as his own. He's an absolute fraud. Starts the whole thing from Baudelaire. Tu mettrais la dieu, you know the one. Well, he kept screaming about how he wanted the rent, and I didn't like him very much anyway, so I finally called this boy named George I used to know who lived in Poughkeepsie when I went to Vassar. He lives in St. Luke's place now. Well, he goes to see his mother every Wednesday in Poughkeepsie. He's got an Oedipus. So that was out. Well, meanwhile, my new landlord kept yelling about how much he was in love with me, and I said, "How existentialist can you get? You only met me 5 minutes ago." He was absolutely insane about me.